thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing great. Today we're having another picky card reading to find out what kind of spirit or entity will be more present in your life in 2020. Disclaimer, this is not a prediction of future and this is not a prediction of death. The spirit might always have been in your life or around you, but it will feel more present and you will feel it more intensely in 2020. Okay, so we have 5 groups. This is group number 1, this is group number 2, this is group number 3, this is group number 4, and this is group number 5. Choose a pile, choose a number, choose a card, or pick a stone, and yeah, let's get started. Group number 1, or Apatite. What spirit or entity will be more present in your life in 2020? We have 9 of Cups, Hermit, Page of Fire or Page of Wands, Rapa Nui, Flexible, Plantain, Dreamer, Clarity, New Start and Wisdom, Grace and Sweetness, Elegance and Patience, Ace of Pentacles, the World, and 8 of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting right away is actually two energies of two different spirits. One spirit is of older soul, someone who once were a person, and maybe not a long time ago. This is someone from your family line, probably someone who lived a full life, someone who left this world feeling like they have done everything they wanted, that they completed their mission, that they lived their life to the fullest, that they again completed the cycle, that they completed their journey and they were ready to move on. However, with the Hermit card, I'm kind of getting that this person is feeling, the soul is feeling like they didn't tell you something. There is some sort of secret or the truth that you need to find out. Maybe it was their like responsibility to tell you, or they felt like you could find out on your own but you didn't. And in 2020, or some years to come, they will try to help you to figure this out. So you might get dreams, you might get visions, you might get those nudges or kind of like inner knowing about stuff that it's important to you, or stuff you're trying to figure out. And another energy that I'm picking up is actually child's energy, child's soul. It's very young energy, but it's not like this energy is completely new. This is again someone who once were a person, someone who already lived a life, but then they were not in this dimension. I don't know how to explain it, but now they are ready to be reborn again. They are ready to come into this life, onto earth again, and they kind of looking for a home, and they trying to figure out if you can provide that home. I know that maybe sounds a little bit weird or scary, and this is not a prediction of you getting pregnant. Don't freak out. We will not get pregnant if you're not trying to, or if you are young. The spirit may be just looking for their options, looking for family later on that they can come into. Or if you actually have been trying to get pregnant, because we have here this beautiful Dreamer card, and with the World card here, and with the Ace of Pentacles, some of you have been trying to get pregnant, and we have New Start here. So this is kind of confirmation that you will get pregnant, because you already attaching that future child's soul to you. They will protect you, they will guide you, they will help you. And after some time in 2020, or maybe a few months in 2021, you will find out, or you will actually give birth to this soul in 3D world. There is actually a third possibility, that this person who you knew, or who was older, probably a male, I'm getting more masculine energy, is in transition to becoming your future child. And I know that sounds again very weird, but this is what I'm picking up. It's like you will the soul wants to return after they done with their transition, after they're done with their journey in that other realm, and they will come back into your life in kind of a different form, in a way, like your kid. If that actually happens, this child will be very, very wise, and she or he will have a lot of knowledge within them, and they will know the truth, and they will know the things about your family line, about you even, and overall about the world, things that they couldn't, no one told them that. And this is how later on in life you will know that this soul is not like someone new, you will know that this soul knew you before, and that they knew your family line, a lot of people maybe from your family line. For others who this is completely new soul coming in, and wanting to be your kid in 2020, or maybe some years to come, this will actually be a star seed, and this might even be someone reincarnating and coming into this 3D world, 3D dimension, from other planets, from other star systems. So again, very special kid, very special child, and they will have a lot of gifts, they will have a lot of knowledge, they will be psychic either way, and they will help you. I don't know how they will help you, to be completely honest, but they will help you somehow. Maybe they will provide you strength, maybe they will provide you purpose, maybe they will provide you with some sort of wisdom, but either way, this soul, and later on for some of you, this child will be very meaningful. Not just that is your kid, but overall this will be your guide, kind of having a form from the very early days. Okay, what else I'm seeing? Yeah, especially if you're dreaming about kids, especially if you having visions, for some of you even, or overall maybe not just about kids, you will have dreams, you will have prophetic dreams, you will have dreams about things that will happen, you will overall get signs. I'm seeing here the clouds, and we have here moon. So when you're not sure about what you need to do, or about decision that you're making, you're struggling, just look up at the sky. I'm sensing that this soul, either it's someone that has already passed or someone from the star system, they will somehow give you this guidance, they will give you support, they will help you to feel like you're not alone, especially when you look up at the sky. Roses can be pink or white roses can be, or flowers, white or pink flowers can be uh, one of the signs that they're trying to communicate with you in this world. Butterflies as well, as I mentioned, clouds. For some of you, even dragons, white tigers. Yeah. If you will feel in 2020 very drawn to some sort of crystal, get that, because again, this will be like a tool that it will help you to communicate to the spirit that tries to guide you, protect you, and help you. And overall, it will be like protection instrument for you. If you feel drawn to some sort of crystal, get that. Yeah, I'm sensing either way that either the soul is someone older that has passed, or this child soul, starseed child. They're very, very mature in their energy. They're very knowledgeable. They have overall a lot of potential. It's like they full in who they are, in their spirit, in their being, but also they are ready to have a new start. They are ready to plant new seeds. They're ready to try something new and something else, if that makes sense. They are ready for a change. And with this new start, with this new start and wisdom card, I'm getting that also they want that you would be ready for new start, and you would be ready for new beautiful beginnings. Maybe you have been dragging new things in your life. Maybe you have been clinging on to something that was no longer good for you. So they wish that you let go of that and would be not afraid to dream, would be not afraid to have clear dreams, would be not afraid to make clear decisions, and just choose you and choose the path that you really, really want. I'm also sensing that this person, when the soul, when they were person, they were kind of flexible, or they wanted to be more flexible, and they wish that as well upon you. They think that you're very patient and very sweet, but sometimes your patience is what prevents you from moving on from stuff, because you're so patient that you kind of get stuck sometimes. They wish that you have balance in that department. Overall, with these two cards, the Ace of Pentacles and the World card, I'm getting that they will try to guide you next year, 2020, or maybe if you're watching, like, whatever time you're watching, really, that means this message is for you. They will try to make your year, your life, like, complete, right? Like, they will try to have you showered with blessings from the universe, that you would have this beautiful experience in this world, that you would have this beautiful life created for you, that all of those seeds that you planted yourself, or maybe were afraid to plant sometimes, they will help you to plant them, and they will help you to see something happen with them, something too beautiful to come out from that. And this is wonderful. I'm also sensing that either this person that has passed was very similar in character with you, or this kid that you will have in the future, next year, after 10 years, whatever you will have it, will be very similar in character to you. And if you don't want children at this moment, I'm just saying that this might happen not necessarily next year, it might happen after 10 or even 20 years for some of you. With the stones here, and we had crystal here, there's something about crystals and stones. So either there is a place where you used to go when you were a kid, maybe there are some stones there, huge stones, or honestly I'm not sure, maybe this person gave you a crystal. There is a connection through stones and crystal to this spirit. Or maybe you will travel somewhere in 2020 when there will be a lot of stones, and you will have spiritual awakening, or you will get more like spiritual gifts awakened to you if you already had your big spiritual awakening already. It's because with this clarity card, I'm getting like you will be so guided in your own intuition, in your own path next year in 2020. Like it will be very unique and wonderful experience. It will be something completely different from what you have had in the past. I think that's it, group number 1. Some of you might have gotten pearls from this person, or you will acquire pearls. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 2. We're Celestite. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, what spirit or entity will be present in your life in 2020? We have Queen of Earth, 10 of Earth, Page of Water, Healing, Soulmates, Wood, Faith, Integrity, Sweet Thoughts, Graciousness and Benevolence, Always Joyful, 2 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and 9 of Wands. Okay, so I'm very sorry to say that, but I'm getting that this is someone that you love dearly, someone that you have connected on a deep level, on the heart level, someone that you shared a lot of emotions with. And if you did not have someone like that who passed on in this lifetime, don't get alarmed that something will happen to someone that you love. This is probably just someone from your past lifetime that will come in more intensely next year in your life and will provide you guidance and will provide you support and protection. So either way, if this person is from this lifetime or from the past lifetime, this is someone who, again, you connected on a very deep level. This is someone from your soul family, someone who wants to inspire a lot of faith in you, and this soul, the spirit wants you to have a lot of integrity to your own dreams, that you would embrace your truth, that you would follow your truth, that you live the life that you want, and that you will create the life that you want for yourself, not the life that you would think others kind of would want for you. And also the spirit comes into your life next year. It will be present in your life next year in 2020, because they might feel that you will feel a little bit alone and a little bit kind of detached from anything. This feeling like you don't have support, it's really saddening them, and they will try to help you to feel more supported, and they want you to know that you're never alone, that their spirit is always right beside of you, and you can ask their guidance and overall guidance from the universe, whatever you need it, and whenever you want to. They have a lot of sweet thoughts about you. This is as well why I think that this is someone you had a beautiful connection with. They have a lot of sweet thoughts about you. They think of you as someone who is very humble and very kind and very compassionate, very gracious. And they see you as someone who always helps to others, even when you need help yourself. When you always the kind of person that puts others first, not in a kind of people-pleasing way, but more in that kind and humble way. When they think of you and when they are near you, they feel very joyful, and they try to kind of infuse that joyful feeling, remind you of that joyful feeling, that you would remember that, because when you were together, you had a lot of joyful moments, and they want you to create new, beautiful, joyful memories and experiences. I'm not really sure if this is someone like you had a romantic relationship. Could be, but I'm also getting more energy like someone from family line. So it really could be anyone from your partners to your I'm sorry to say that, like sisters, mothers, friends, someone that you have strong connection with. You had a strong connection in this life or in the past lifetime when you lived both at the same time. This connection, it cannot be broken. It's not broken by separation, like death, it's beyond that. This soul, the spirit that once were a person, when they were a person, they might have been sometimes a little bit indecisive. They might struggle with some things. They may be juggled a lot of things at one time, but they always cared a lot about others. They always cared about you. Maybe they didn't show that enough, but they really did. And with soulmates card here, and with the with the 10 of cups here, this is a clear indication that you knew that this person is your soulmate, and they knew that they are your soulmate. Your souls connected on a very deep level. For some of you, I'm kind of sensing that this person might have had a Sagittarius moon, or had some Sagittarius planets, because they might have been philosophical, or they always have had interest in that, like in philosophy, in other cultures, or they in a way always wanted to be free, and they didn't. They put some norms, forced some norms on themselves, like some rules, and that is why they want you to have as many freedom for self-expression, as much freedom for the life that you want, because they did not have that. I'm sensing that you knew this person from childhood, probably. Signs that this soul spirit can send you is you might see ravens a lot, you might see hearts a lot, red flowers, pansies. You might get more connection with them, like feel the most intense connection with them, with their spirit, when you are in nature, or like in the woods, or somewhere near the water. This spirit, the soul, when they were a person, they probably loved trees, or they loved earth. Like they maybe touch the ground a lot, or they like to, I don't know, when they maybe were a kid, like play with dirt. I don't know, I'm getting this message, like they loved what is on the ground, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm getting strong Sagittarian energy, but they not necessarily had to be a Sagittarius sun. Something in their chart might be related to Sagittarius energy. Also, they might have been born in Chinese big year. Swans also can be one of the signs. If you see swans, that is also could be a sign that they're trying to communicate with you, because we have swans here and we have swan here. Do we see anything else? I'm also getting the feeling it's more intuitive message. Maybe it will apply only to like one person, but this person gave you something like tangible. I don't want to say that it was like a coin, but something that they gave you could be represented by a coin, if that makes sense. They gave you something tangible. I'm also getting that the spirit might be in transition. Maybe they are ready to reincarnate, or maybe they trying to, or maybe they are, I don't know, they are attaching a lot themselves to this world, because I'm getting a little bit that they are in between kind of thing. Like they're not really in that other realm, but they're not as well here. In between kind of thing. I think that's in group number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 3, or rose quartz. Let's see what spirit or entity will be present in your life in 2020. We have moon, we have 10 of water or 10 of cups, we have hanged man, 7 of fire or 7 of cups, or 7 of wands, I'm sorry, Karnak, loyal heart, heather, primrose. We have quite a few cards in this pile. Union, humor, nature, gallantry, grant me a single smile, delicate fleeting beauty, rebirth and new beginnings, lovers, high priestess, and 9 of cups. So clearly this is a relationship thing, as we a lot of times have with rose quartz. This could be someone from this lifetime, I'm sorry, or from your past lifetime that really, really loved you. You are one, you are soulmates. You are maybe, for those who believe in this kind of stuff, maybe a twin flames. But overall, this is someone that you had a strong, deep connection with, and this is someone that will always protect you and will always guide you. I don't think that this spirit, the soul, it's only present in your life in 2020. I think that they always are near beside you, they always are with you, but maybe in 2020 for some reason you will feel them more intensely. and you will connect with them more. With the moon card, I'm kind of getting that you will allow your emotions and you will allow your mind to understand this energy more. Maybe you will be more intuitive and you will be more open to receive those messages and to receive that they are near you. Yeah, I'm actually getting more like past life connection, honestly. Someone that you had beautiful relationship with, a lot of pink flowers, a lot of pink, so heart chakra, romantic energy, romantic feelings, someone who is very loyal to you. And if you have partner in this lifetime, or if you are building new connections like going on dates, it's okay. They don't feel jealous, they don't feel like you're doing something wrong, they don't feel betrayed. Actually, for many of you, I feel like they actually want to inspire that in you. They want you to create new beautiful relationships because they feel like you maybe are a little bit stuck, or you don't know what really to do with your relationships, or maybe you can't find love because you still love them in a way, right? So they really want to inspire this feeling of lightness. They want to inspire love in you, that you would go out there, express yourself and attract new love. Because in this lifetime, you have to build new connections, new relationships, and later on, it will be your choice if you would like to reconnect with this soul once again in other dimension or in the next lifetime. With this humor card, I'm sensing that they want you to be more, again, light. They want you to be more fun. They want more fun in your life, that you would have more fun in your life. They want you to be more childlike even, because they feel like your heart is sometimes gets a little bit like stiff, it's not the right word, or a little bit like darkened. They want you to lighten your heart, and that you would not let anything to steal your happiness. They might do something sometimes like silly, but in a very loving way. Like when I'm getting this like energy when you get angry, or when you get anxious, something like fun happens, or something like humorous, or you get like a very funny thought in your mind, and it's their way of trying to help you. It's their way of trying to comfort you. And again, I'm getting like this soul, this spirit has always been in your life. It's not only next year. This spirit always on and off is in your life, and they're trying to guide you, they're trying to protect you, they are watching you. Maybe they became an angel. I don't know, I'm getting a little bit of angelic energy here, and with the high priestess here, like this otherworldly, but like not just like a spirit otherworldly, but like angelic or entity like otherworldly. And they are trying to protect you, they're trying to look out for you. I'm getting this like they're watching you while you sleep. They're trying to protect you even in your dreams. They're trying to send you good dreams. Yeah, you can feel them more, you can feel their presence more in the nighttime, and maybe sometimes just before, a minutes before you go to sleep. Yeah, you definitely had a past life together. They're trying sometimes to help you to figure things out, things that are confusing you, things that prevent you from seeing the truth like when you're feeling like you are in the maze, they're trying to help you to figure things out. They're trying to protect you in your family relationships or close relationships with friends. They're trying to connect you with good people overall. This person, when they were alive, they were very intuitive. They were very loving. They were very nurturing, romantic as well. And yeah, for some of you, I really do think that this is your other half, like missing half. I mean, you still complete, but and you still can find a perfect match for you in this lifetime. But this is someone that, it's like beyond lifetime, connection, beyond perfection, beyond words. There's not even like explanation for this kind of connection, for this kind of union. But again, as I mentioned before, they want you to move on from it. They want you to find something beautiful in this lifetime, because in a way I feel like they feel like it's their responsibility and it's their fault that you cannot create healthy relationships, or that you sometimes feel sad and you feel like something is missing. They don't want that for you. They want you to have beautiful life in this lifetime. They want you to have beautiful home in this lifetime. Also, they want you to be more in nature, that you would get more fresh air, because sometimes they feel like you isolate yourself from the world and kind of, put up walls, not just even externally but also internally. They want you to be open for wind to touch you in a way, like physically but also like emotionally, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is very romantic, very loving, very loyal energy coming from this file. Yeah, they want new beginnings for you, and they know that you wanted that new beginning because you chose to reincarnate and they didn't. It was your choice, it was your agreement between the two of you, and they want you to remember that. Yeah. The signs that you could get that this person is trying to, the soul is trying to communicate or is trying to send you some sort of message is, well, again, dreaming about someone you have never met, having this feeling in your dreams that someone is guiding you, someone is watching over you that you never met and you have never seen, feeling like someone is right beside of you, someone is near with you, but you don't see anything really, feeling like you love someone you never ever met. Also, I feel like the moon is somehow symbolic to this connection, as well as these, I always forget how they are called, these little guys. Seeing them, as well as owls, bees could be a sign or could be even your spirit animal sent by them, cats, owls. I said owls, right? I'm getting a little bit like Greek and Egypt energy. So maybe you are drawn to these cultures as well. Maybe you have traveled there with them or you have lived there with them. White flowers, pink flowers, for some yellow flowers. I think that's it, group number 3. Also, you might see rainbows a lot, well, or at least sometimes in the sky, or even, like on social media. And this is as well their message to you. The spirit is very protective of you, very intuitive. They always feel what you feel. They always feel your happiness. They always feel your pain. And they just wish that you would find beautiful connection in this life, and you would make other of your dreams to come true as well. Yeah. Soulmates, twin flames, ultimate connection. Okay, group number 3, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 4, or Amethyst. What kind of spirit or entity will be more present in your life in 2020? We have 8 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Mount Shasta, Imagine, Vervain, Sanctuary, Destiny, Friendship and Gratitude, Love at First Sight and Proud Spirit, Intelligence and Mental Beauty, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands, Chariot, and Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting actually a few messages here, and not like separate, but more like a few spirits will be very present in your life next year. One of that is angelic energy. Like angel, or your guardian angel, or just angel who wants to provide you more wisdom in a certain area for the next life. You will feel that more presently, you will feel that energy more presently, because that angelic energy will try to guide you towards your purpose. It will try to guide you towards your mission, that you could be on the right path for you, that you could follow your destiny, that you could acquire the gifts that are kind of hidden within you, that are sleeping, and that you could share them with the world. Another message, another energy that I'm getting is actually about spirit, about someone that I'm sorry, that has passed on. And this could be a friend, or even a person that you haven't connected a lot with when they were alive. It's like someone who, like, they loved you, but you maybe didn't even know that they love you, It's like there is this nostalgia and unfulfilled dreams, unsaid words kind of thing. They wanted to tell you a lot of things. They wanted to offer you a lot. They wanted to like move towards you very quickly and very fast, but they didn't, or they didn't have enough time to do that. And there is a little bit of a feeling of regret about that. And with this card that says Love at First Sight and Proud Spirit, I'm getting like, well, it could be that you loved them, like, and they didn't knew that, and once they passed on, they realized that, they got that knowledge, and this is why they having this regret of not really understanding your feelings when they were alive, because you could have made a beautiful connection together. So it could be either way. I'm not getting clear message about that. It could be that they loved you and you didn't love them, or it could be that you loved them and they didn't love you back. but either way, I feel like it hasn't been said, either way. It's like it was silent love. This person who left this world, I feel like they might have been quite young. Man or woman, they could have been quite young. And them leaving this world could have happened very fast and very unexpectedly. They think of you as you a very good friend. They're very grateful that they knew you. Even if they again did not knew you very well, they still think of you with gratefulness and thankfulness. They think of you as someone who is very smart, very intelligent. They admire your mentality. They admire your thoughts. Maybe for some of you, I'm getting like you used to write something on social media like quotes or maybe blog or something like that. It's like they appreciated your knowledge and they appreciated your thoughts and what you have to say, because it felt for them as very unique and very beautiful. You could connect with them more near the water. Sometimes you might even see their their presence in the water, or you can hear the whispers in the wind. They watching over you. They trying to guide you. Sometimes they maybe even appear in your dreams. I feel like they always are close to you, or they will be always close to you from 2020. Like they will be near around your home, or maybe they lived near you, in this life. Like they were your neighbor or something like that. I feel like this person was a little bit shy, maybe even had some anxieties within them, but they were good in their heart, a little bit immature. Probably had a mother figure who was a little bit too dominant with them. Man or woman, boy or girl, doesn't matter. I feel like there was a woman in their life that was a little bit too controlling. They wanted to offer you a lot of beautiful things when they feel like they didn't have enough time. They could also have lived, I know I said it could have been your neighbor, but it also could be that, you lived near to each other, but then maybe they moved or you moved, because there is this distance. Maybe it's mental distance, but it feels more like a physical distance. Like you were together and then you been separated, like you are together, you are close, you are friends, you have beautiful friendship, you have a connection, and then it kind of goes sideways, like there is the separation. I feel like this person, the spirit, when it was a person, they wanted a lot of freedom. They wished for a lot of freedom, and they feel like they never had it. And maybe you had more freedom. Maybe you had more freedom within you. You have this adventurous heart, and they really admire that about you. You for them or they for you, or were they for you or you for them were first love, first true love. It could be that something happened. There maybe was a little bit of a conflict going on between them, and maybe when they passed away, you haven't even been in touch for a while. The as well as this angelic energy that I talked to you about before. This spirit also wants you to kind of acknowledge your gifts, because they also feel like you have a lot of hidden and sleeping gifts. So they wish that you would go more inwards, that you would explore all of those possibilities that you have within you, because they do feel like you could be very powerful, like maybe a healer, or I don't know, a psychic, or something like that. Yeah, they're watching over you. They're watching over you while you sleep. You might see a lot of feathers. You might look at the sky and kind of remember them. You might look again at the water, at the lake, at the surface of the lake, and see them. You might see them in your dreams. You might dreamt a lot of them when they were alive. Would they have dreamt about you a lot when they were alive? Tulips could be also a symbol or a sign. Violet purple flowers as well. You could actually talk with them. I feel like it's like you would talk to them out loud or in your mind, and you would get quite clear answer. Maybe you are clairaudient, or you could perfect this gift, or maybe you're not clairaudient at all, but they're communicating with you, or they want to communicate with you so clearly and so strongly that you could actually almost like hear them, you know. It could be that when they were alive, they changed a lot. You know, it's like you knew one person when you were kids, and then this person kind of turned out to be a little bit different, and neither you and they did not like that. But it's just life, and now they are back to this true energy of who they are, this humble and this a little bit shy energy, a little bit innocent, almost like energy. That's like core of their soul. Also because of this shyness and being a little bit even anxious, you know, of speaking up or showing up, they might not be so intense with their presence and so intense with their appearance in your life. So again, you might actually talk to them or ask them to send you signs and to speak to you, so they wouldn't be afraid of doing so. Okay, I think that's it. Eagles or dolphins also could be a sign. Sunflowers. Yeah. I think that's it. Group number 4 or Amethyst. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 5 or Stone from the Sea. Let's see. Okay, we have Ace of Air or Ace of Swords. We have Page of Air or Page of Swords. We have Judgment. We have Eight of Pentacles. Amethyst, not for you. Mugwort, Rebirth, Happiness, Anticipation, Devoted, Dream and Dreams Fulfilled, Devotion and Dreams Fulfilled, Cheerfulness, High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Tower, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, interesting energy. Okay, so this spirit, this energy, this entity has a little bit of a weird, to be honest, energy, but don't get alarmed. I don't feel like this spirit or this entity wants to harm you. No, I'm actually feeling like they want to help you. They want to even inspire happiness in you, and they want you to have this rebirth, like regenerate yourself in a way, like remember your passions. But honestly, I would be quite aware of you feeling like super intensely inspired in 2020, like this fiery passion for something, like intensely passionate drive, like fierce drive. I would be careful about feeling like that, and be aware of feeling like that, because this spirit, it's like they there is this angelic energy, there is this angelic presence of this entity or the spirit, but it's not really angelic. And I don't know how to explain it. This is the first time that this kind of energy, this kind of spirit or entity came through, and it's like they want you to redirect you towards passions that maybe not is even yours. Maybe it's their passions that they did not fulfill when maybe decades or hundreds of years they wanted when they were a person themselves. But this is something a little bit odd with their guidance and their need to guide you towards some sort of passion. So in 2020, when you feel like you want to do something, very, very intensely, just make sure that you really want to do it. You understand that need and that desire mentally very well, and it's not like this gut feeling like coming out of nowhere. I'm not saying it not could be great. It could be great. You could get successful with that, because I feel like they do have a lot of knowledge on that thing that they will try to guide you towards, right? Because they worked on that some lifetimes ago, or they saw that being done by others, and they gain that knowledge and they can pass that on you. But when this energy is so intensely, it feels a little bit like forced. So you just have to sometimes take a step back and make sure you are not getting burned and drained. Because we also have this card not for you, and with Mugwort card, I don't know, Mugwort card always for me seems like being a little bit clouded and being a little bit in the dark. So basically these three cards gives me, again, like a little bit doubtful energy about this spirit, about this entity. But again, I'm not seeing that they want to hurt you intentionally. It's quite the opposite, but their methods could be questionable, right? They might be too intense of pushing you towards something, but either way, I feel like they will protect you and they will support you in your, even in your daily routines. And we have this happiness card. They want you to be happy, you know. Another message that I'm getting, it could be that this spirit or this entity is actually attached to, got attached to you while you have been in work, or while you were doing something quite out of ordinary for you, and it kind of liked you, it liked your energy, it liked your potential, it liked how anticipated and devoted you are to your dreams, how devoted you are to you fulfilling your dreams. So it attached to you, and now it's pushing you to again make those dreams happen. But it could be your dream that they're trying to help you to fulfill. But again, I'm getting this forceful energy, I don't know why. So just make sure you know where your energy is at, and you are not being pushed like by unseen forces towards the direction that you not really want to go, or you're not being pushed too quickly. This spirit or this entity, when they were alive, they were probably someone who is psychic or who worked with magic. Oh, I feel like this person, when they were a person, they died. They could have been even in prison, maybe. I'm getting weird energy. Honestly, I don't even know what to say, and I don't really want to continue with this because I feel like I might scare you. But this is not really something to be scared about, but more like something to be aware about. Seat your home, burn some Palo Santo wood if you have some. Clear your home's energy with mantras or with sound. Get some black tourmaline, get some selenite, and you will be okay. You know, when you don't allow your energy to be leaked, or when you ask nicely for spirits to go away, they will go away. And even this spirit, this entity, which is not really, it's not good, but it's not bad. But I feel like if you will feel this energy, and when you know that you don't want it, when you will ask it nicely, like open your window and ask nicely to go away, it will go away. Okay? Also, okay, I'm getting another message. It came through me just right now. This spirit could be actually trapped and it attached itself to you because it knows that you can help them. Okay? So maybe you have a gift of mediumship, or like crossing souls over. So this spirit is trapped because it died violent death, or something like that. So it attached to you because you could provide some sort of healing to them, and you could help them, this spirit, to cross over, to move to the light, to the other side. And I feel like this soul has been here for a while actually, but for some reason it just did not either have strength or did not find someone who can help it. So when they do find you, they might attached itself to you, so you could help them to move on. But this is this message is only for those who actually know this stuff, like has mediumship gifts and could work with spirits. Okay, so group number 5, just be aware of energies around you overall in 2020. This is not something bad, this is not something that wants to hurt you. It's just maybe, a little bit off energy, and there are those cycles. Sometimes you get better energy, sometimes you get more off energy. It's always up to you how you deal with it, and either you take it or not. So be aware of it. Now you know it, so you can avoid it even, or when you feel like something is off, something is not quite right, you can just ask it to leave. Okay? Yeah. And for those who relate more to the second part of message, like you attached to yourself, like the spirit who is at the crossroads attached itself to you, try to help them if you can. Okay, so group number 5, I think that's it for you. I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry if it was a little bit, I hope it wasn't scary. I never want my readings to be scary, but I have to say what I see. I cannot lie when I read. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.